Crikey, on my back. I'm here. There you go. So we've filled the cake, we've got our buttercream and jam in, so now we're going to go ahead and crumb coat. So crumb coating, why do we do this? Well, we do it to just seal in the crumbs basically, that's why it's called a crumb coat. And just smooth it out so you get a smoother finish when you go to add your fondant on. Oh, you couldn't even see me there, could you? Sorry about that. There you go. So we just go around the sides. This is how I do it. Lots of people do it different ways, as I said. This is what I do in my kitchen. I've learnt a lot of different techniques from other people, but then you kind of just find your own way of doing it. So there's no point commenting saying, why'd you do it that way? I do it this way. I'm not interested. This is how I do it. This is my way. There you go. Just keep going round. If you do try this, and you give it a go, let me know how you get on. I hope I inspire some people to ramble on in their kitchen. Or if you're going through things and you need a bit of an outlet and you just don't know what to do, find a recipe, bake something, make something. See how it makes you feel. So you just go around filling in all those gaps. This is where you feel like a plasterer, because you're just filling in all those gaps. This is also why when we fill our cake, we don't go too close to the edges. When we fill, we leave a bit of a gap, so then you won't get so much bulging out when your fondant goes on, because it can be quite easy for the cake to start bulging out the sides when you put your fondant on, then it doesn't look so great. You can also crumb coat with ganache, which is great because it's more solid and more sturdy, so you really do get a nice finish to your cakes. This one is going to be covered in fondant, and then it's going to be decorated with more fondant, so I'm not too worried about getting this. I'm not too worried about bulging and things like that, although I will avoid it. There you go. So we'll do this, and then it will go back in the fridge, and then we'll do a final crumb coat, and then we'll let it set in the fridge again. So this is just a quick, easy one. Short and sweet, as they say. Get that on there. Oh gosh, Prince is playing on the radio. I better not start singing. I do often sing in my kitchen, but I won't put you through that. There you go. Right, I need to get my smoother out, because I didn't get my smoother out. So crumb coating, at this stage it doesn't have to be neat and tidy. You just want to get that first coat on and get those crumbs sealed in. When we go around again, we can start building it up and scraping it off and making it look all nice and snazzy. I've just got buttercream and everything. Right, cake smoothers. This one's going to be too small. This is a nice big one I got from Choc-tastic for nice tall cakes. This is a good time to actually just look around your cake. See where your gaps are. You see, because I said that this cake in particular kind of when it baked, it kind of went inwards a bit. There's a big gap there. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? See that gap? You can see my arm through it, just about there. So I'll have to fill it in quite a bit, which is fine. Not a problem. At least I know where, when I do my next coat of buttercream, I'll know where I need to fill it. So we just go round with a scraper, take off any excess that we don't particularly need, because at this stage we don't want to build it up too much. And then you just get your spatula and just clean off the top. Again, don't be too particular about neatness here, because we're going to go and do another coat after. There you go. So that's the first. Doesn't look great, it looks messy, but that's your first stage of crumb coating. So don't worry about it if you think, oh my god, it looks messy, it's not perfect, it's all wonky. Don't worry, you'll see when we do the next crumb coat what happens. So this is going back in the fridge, and I'm just trying to get my gloves off so I can turn off the camera. I'll be back in a minute.